Today, we are going to explore the topic, how playable is RuneScape 3 on mobile? So I have to say, this game was clearly made for the PC. The PC version is amazing, but how good of a port is this, and is it functional? We're going to answer that today. So the first thing that I have to say about this port is that the interface itself is super solid. I love how you're able to access your inventory, your equipment, your skills very easily. Also, along with that, accessing things like your quests is also super easy, seeing challenges. So I really enjoy how it's laid out from that standpoint. It's very easy to navigate through. Another thing that's really simple is I do enjoy how the double click works. You simply hold on to something and that serves as a double click. You're able to access more options that way. I love how that works. And honestly, everything just kind of makes sense. As someone who started from old school RuneScape on mobile, this does feel like an upgrade all around. The next thing that I would like to mention is the camera controls. I would go as far to say that the camera controls are near perfect. I love how the camera feels. I love the fact that if you want to zoom out, you can just pinch your fingers. If you want to zoom in, you can do the same. It works really, really well in that sense. Along with that, the rotation is super simple as well. Next, when it comes to accessing combat, it is fairly simple. The game does a pretty easy and good job at offering and showing you all of the skills that you have access to, and you are very easily able to use them. The game has this overlay that includes all of your skills, which I actually think looks even better than the skills look on the PC version. I know that's a hot take, but I really do enjoy how the skill overlay looks. I think they did a great job with it. Now, I would say by far the biggest strength of this game being on mobile is for grinding. I think that's why they did this, and it literally is perfect for grinding. Whether it's wood cutting or smithing or mining, or honestly, most skills available in this game work so well on mobile devices. My favorite thing to do is to just chop a bunch of trees to get a bunch of wood and then level up my fire making from there. And that is actually a skill that's pretty AFK, where I'm able to even multitask and do other things while I have this going on my phone, and I really appreciate that. Furthermore, I'll also just listen to YouTube a lot of the times while I'm playing on my phone, all within the same device, and it's super easy. I will say that when it comes to exploration and to quests, I usually do prefer to do that on my PC, which kind of transitions perfectly to now I'm going to talk about some of the weaker aspects of this game and some of the things that I would maybe say aren't as strong about this game. So one thing that I have to mention about this game is it is demanding from a technology standpoint. I am using a fairly old iPhone, but I must say that this game makes my phone so hot. Absolutely so warm. I am right now playing on juiced up graphic settings for the purpose of this video, but when I play on my own, I am actually playing with the absolute lowest of settings. I even go as far to play with 15 frames per second. No, it doesn't look perfect, but I do enjoy how much smoother it feels because I don't enjoy playing when it feels like my phone is about to explode. Another thing about the mobile devices is I do think navigation in itself is a bit weak. The map that you have access to in this corner is much smaller than the one that we have on the PC, and you aren't able to manipulate the size as well. Along with that, you're just able to see a lot less of the map in general on mobile devices, which does make navigation just a bit more tedious. I also think for that same reason, targeting enemies can be a little bit clunky as well. My next biggest complaint about this game is I really dislike how it will sign you off if you don't touch the screen for a while. Because as a game that requires a lot of AFKing and a lot of just letting it do its thing, it's frustrating to come back to your device and see that it signed you out. Where on the PC that does not happen, as we all know. Other than that, guys, I really don't have any other complaints about this game. There really is not a single downside of them creating a mobile port because the full game is available on PC. I feel like this just honestly supplements the PC game in itself. Yes, the PC experience is much smoother, but the fact that we have this honestly just makes grinding way easier. I don't know about you guys, but I love watching a show or a movie and then just grinding going on in the background and then checking on it once it's done. I really enjoy that, to each their own. But I believe that they made an absolute great choice by doing what they did in order to put this game on the App Store the way that they did. Along with that, I don't think that this was a half-done port. I think they took it very serious and they gave us a very high-quality port. I think they did just as good as they possibly could do with a game like this, because this is a big game. It really is. I highly suggest playing it on mobile, but I would first say that you should play on PC if that's available to you. Please let me know your guys' opinion on the mobile version. Please let me know what you think. Keep the vibes good, and let's have a conversation about it. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. Please go ahead and have a lovely rest of your day. Peace!